Drive on one of the freeways, you see they have a particle accelerator, and they do a lot of very deep science, and that's funded by the Department of Energy. So the university also has a big hospital. There's many, many employees. You can see thousands and thousands of people. It's like a little city. Oops. The approach here, it's a non-profit university, it's an open university. It is very decentralized and very bottoms up. Unlike a school like MIT where the boss says this is what we do, that is what you do, here the professors can do pretty much anything they want to do. It's a very open environment. And coming from industry, what is shocking is the duplication of effort. Because in industry you're always thinking of efficiency of resource allocation and these types of things. My God, they don't function like that. If one professor starts an energy center and they make money and then you want to start an energy center, it's okay. It seems crazy, but they have this kind of laissez-faire type attitude towards this, which seems very inefficient, but actually is quite interesting because it permits different schools of thought to exist, and there's all this cross-pollination that occurs. What it is like to work in a startup, but more importantly, they learn the steps that have to be taken for a new company to break into this energy space. It is not as easy as people think. Then we have the Energy Impact Summer Fellowships, where the students work on a project which has an energy component and a social impact component. And here is going to be one of our wonderful students this summer. We provide funding to a variety of student groups and initiatives. So if a class wants to do a field trip, go in a bus to Tesla, they need some money to go there, or to Apple, we will help them with renting a bus or doing things like that. Or they want to bring in a speaker, we will pay for that. They can start a company, they can license it, they can collaborate with the utility, they can do this, they can do that. We don't care, we just are pushing it out. We're trying to help push it out. Because as you have seen on the first slide, they spend so much money on research here. And they have all of this stuff, and we need to help get it out of the university. MBA students, quite a mix, I will show you the mix later. 25% women. And they have raised now about $206 million in follow-on funding. And the companies, there's 14 revenue generating companies. One was acquired. One company started by 3 20-year-old students. And they now employ 500, maybe 600 people now and have revenues of about $53 million. So it is starting, since this is starting, you work with companies, you can make a really good business, but it's not going to give the venture capitalists 100 times their money back in 3 years. So who supports those kinds of companies? And very often those companies, you just need a little bit of money and then they can get customers and they can start to grow. That is much of a thing at the utility, the wastewater treatment utility. They go put a big thing in because those people do not believe something that is this small. They want to see something working with actual wastewater. So we pay for something like that. This is Aurora Solar. It is a very large, now it's a 50-person company in San Francisco. They do cloud-based solar design and simulation, mostly used by installers, the people who go in and do solar installations. So they started in the business school, and they're a large project, a company now. They just raised $20 million. These are these 3 youngsters, 3 20-year-old young fellows. They figured out a very simple way to put 50% more panels on a string. Very simple. They worked on the junction box of a solar panel with some voltage limiting circuitry, and suddenly you can amortize all your investments, your inverters and things like that in utility scale solar. Suddenly you can put 50% more panels per string. Your energy output goes up by 50%. ROI is day one. The day you put it in, you get your money back. It's a very cheap, simple solution. And everybody told them, it's a stupid idea. What are you working on? This junction box, it's like a light switch. It's just garbage technology. But these kids, when they don't know something, they find something very profound. And they started their company in 7 months. They were bought by SunPower. So we got a problem because they left school. So the university said to us, you are not supposed to help people to leave school. But thank God they came back, and We funded Andrew the second time. He's quite a unique character.